Alright, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and continue on with this logger file, class, whatever. So after initialize, we want to go ahead and work on the next thing, which is this right here. So you're probably wondering where the right is, and it's not because we haven't defined it yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do right, and in here it's going to be self. As following this, the info, which is the level, is going to take a level, as well as right here, the core logger, which is a category. And then it's also going to take the message. Again, with the last define, it's also going to have an exception as well. And in this try, it is going to have the timestamp that we have put forth in place. So that's going to be called timestamp. And it is going to take date time dot now. And it is pretty much going to be the same thing as this. Instead of typing it all out because I'm lazy, just do that instead. As well as I think I also want to do a formatted as well, because I do want to format how the message looks. And I think I'm going to do, let me think here for a minute. Okay, I think I'm going to have the timestamp first, obviously. And then it's going to have the level. And then it's going to have, I think I might just do it like just clear across the board as it is shown right here. The message. And do if level is equal to info, actually debug. And this will come into importance later. And not self dot debug mode. It's going to return if level is equal to info and not self dot debug mode. Do self dot underscore right, and it's going to have info, oh actually debug, and core logger, and info message suppressed. It's going to have message. And we're going to go ahead and return it. And this next one is we're going to write to the file now, which is self-explanatory. It's going to write to the file. Log file and not self dot log file dot closed. Self dot log file. It's going to dot write in the formatted that we have put here. Plus, and this is going to be like a new line, so let's do a new line. And self.log file dot flush. And then we're going to write to the console if it's enabled. It is enabled, so if self.console output is true, we're going to say print and formatted code. Cool. Okay. Right here, self-explanatory. We're just going to do print let's just say f logging error, and then we're gonna have the STRE. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to define each of the levels. So define log. It's gonna have self. It's gonna have the same thing as this one. Might as well just copy it. Okay. And in this one, if not self, if it's not in the debug mode, we're gonna have self._write and core logger, and pretty much the same thing as the top one, message suppressed. So might as well just grab that. If self.debug mode, if it's on, we're gonna have self._write info category string, because it is a message. Easy as pie. Pie sounds delicious right now. Warning. Self. Same thing as this one. And then I'm also going to do an error as well. So let me go ahead and do that. Error. And this is how many levels that you have. So if you have more than this, then go ahead and just do the same exact thing with the self category message. In the warning, if self.log level, let's type it out, level is equal, or is less than equal, I should say, because log level right now it is at 1. So if it is less than equal to self.warning, if it is less than equal to self.warning, then we're just going to do the self_write, and we're going to have warning again in the core, in the category, and the message, and again it's string, so it's going to be a message. Can I not type? Okay, message. Same thing with this, kind of similar to how warning is set up, is log level. Well, not really, because it is the complete 0, so self._write, and that is going to be the error. Is going to take a category, and it's going to take the string message. Okay. The next one is going to be for myself. You don't have to have it if you don't want it, but it does help me. It's going to be set a level. It's going to be obviously self and then level. And then this one in level, if level in, and then we're going to have self.error. Error. Self.warning and self.info. We want to have self.log level equals to level, because we want to check every, in the level we have this, and this, and of course again if you have more you can add it in this little bracket right here, and then it's going to be self.log level is equal to whatever this is, and then we can say self dot info is core logger f log level set to level. Okay. And then, because the info that we also need, oh yeah, because we also need the info as well. I was wondering when I forgot something. Well, there's no log, so it should be info. That's my fault, guys. Okay, so info, warning, error, log, cool. That's why info is right here. Core logger. This is the category. Category, message, message. Makes sense. Cool. Again, this is also for me as well. You can also follow along. Set debug mode, and it's going to be self-enabled. And then here it's going to be self.debug mode is equal to enabled. And then it's also going to link up to Ren'Py as well. So Ren'Py, that's why we imported the Ren'Py as well. Dot config dot developer is equal to enabled. Okay. And I believe that is it for right now. I do want to be able to see what I just did there. Let's do core logger f debug mode, and I'm going to say enabled if enabled, else say disabled. Okay. We're gonna have a pretty much a delete, and it's gonna take self, and if self.log file and not self.log file.closed, self.log file.closed or close. And then at the very end of it, we want to have a core logger is equal to logger or core logger. There we go. Because that's what's going to take this, import core logger as logger. So now, and I will add in the, what's it called? I will add in all the, like I did here in the comments, right here as well, whenever I push the GitHub out. That way it will be easier for you all to read and know what's going on. Next, we want to do the core init file. So with this one, it's kind of a lot, but not really. Actually, it is a lot. So I think the next thing to do is, I know we are about to hit the 15-minute mark, but just to get this core init set up real quick, we can go ahead and do a required dependency, which is we need to import Ren'Py. And if we can't import Ren'Py, if this is not going to work, we need to raise it and say, hey, there's an error here because this package requires Ren'Py to run. That's what's needed for that. and then from core dot logging, we're going to import logger. And then going here, this is what's going to have, we are going to be able to have like core components and everything that we need to do. That could be done on the next video because this is going to cut a little bit past the 15-minute mark. Again, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe to it. Also check the Patreon page, join the Patreon as well, because this videos are going to be added to it early. If you're not on the Patreon or not subscribed to it, then you would have to wait for the video to come out. But if you do want to see the videos early and get the code early, go ahead and check out the Patreon page. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.